back with a bang. And the Yoha are the only safest and most reliable place for you to get your FIFA coins. And if you use my discount code Gonth at the checkout, you'll get yourself a discount. Yo, I'm back, yeah? I'm back. You lot want to see some troll moments in football? Where one footballer takes the mickey out of another footballer? Well, you've come to the right place. But stop right there. Do you lot want 1 week of good luck? Because all you got to do is drop a like on today's video and subscribe.
I've been stuck on 1.7 million subscribers for 3 years.
So if you just subscribe, you'll change my life. There's only one place to start, and that is with my brother from another mother. That's Neymar. Some like to call him the biggest troll on the planet. I love him, you love him, your wife probably loves him as well. Neymar just always seems to be up to no good. Whether he's trolling players on the football pitch, this is one of the funniest moments I've ever seen on a football pitch. The way he just gives him the fakie and then jogs off laughing. And the other guy didn't find that funny. That's why it was so funny. No, I love Neymar, but he's always pranking people. I mean, he did this on Coutinho's birthday, and he ended up being the one who got egged as well. I mean, Neymar, come on, man. You got to step up the jokes a little bit, man. You got to be quicker than that. Don't egg someone and then get egged yourself. But you got to love Neymar. What a troll. Like, what a guy. He's either being a little pussy or he's just the funniest guy on earth. But Mark Noble, you know, he's a noble character and he's a little bit more serious. And when it comes to trying to mess this guy about, you got no chance. Herrera thought he was, you know, having a laugh, didn't he? Having the last laugh. Being a bit of a troll, you know, limping off the football pitch, taking 3 hours. Mark Noble was like, nah, I ain't having that. Don't even think about it. Noble was like, nah, you Spanish little shit, you can go now. But Noble was just like, Noble's the guy that everyone, Noble's like the fan that plays football for West Ham. So he's a West Ham fan, but he just plays on the pitch as well. So anything like he don't like, he acts like what the fans would act like. That's why I think he's so loved. And that's why I think he'll always be part of West Ham. Barati, you're just taking the Michael now. Not only do you look like a little woman, you're taking, like, he's a little 5'5" little shit, and that's a fact. Take nothing away from this guy. Look what this guy tried doing. This is such a woman's thing to do, such a girl thing to do. Middle of a football match, Barati for some reason thought we were back playing grassroots. Thought we were playing cooler five-a-side. Thought we were playing Power League. You can't do that, Barati. Yeah, I laughed and I thought it was funny at first, but you just got to think, Barati, what are you doing? Yeah, he did get a slap from everyone, including his own teammates, and everyone did say, mate, do that again, you won't be playing. Man, I really do question this guy, if I don't know if he's a woman or a man, I don't know. But Luis Suarez has some moments, don't he? Luis Suarez is a troll on a lot of levels, and I love it. Do you remember MSN? Was it MSN? Yeah. Do you remember MSN, man? And it was just the Suarez versus Neymar show. One of them would troll one of them, and then the other one would get the other one back. They were the days, man. They were just the prime days of watching football. But we all know Suarez can troll all he wants, but he was on the receiving end of one of the biggest trolls you will ever see on the planet. Evra deserves to be knighted after he did this. It was just prime time television. To jump in the guy's face, jumping up and down screaming when you've just beat him because he snubbed a handshake. Evra, do you know what? He's gonna make me leave my room. He's gonna let, yeah, I'm leaving, I'm done. Thomas Müller. Now, where do I start with Thomas Müller? You're looking at the funniest, I think, the funniest footballer in football. There's so many clips. I'm gonna show you just a couple. There's so many things that this guy does on a day-to-day basis, whether it's trolling players, whether it's playing with his horse, whether it's taking the mickey in training. He's like a little child, and I love it. One minute he's like stealing trucks while his team's trying to train to become a better team, you know, some youth players, you know, trying to get up to the level that Müller's at. What does Müller do? He goes and ruins their session by driving a buggy and putting it in. Like, this guy is, and you can tell they don't really find it that funny because he does it all the time, but he's just a joker and you gotta love it. And you know what? He's not only trolling human beings, he's trolling his own horse as well. Have a look at this. Have you ever seen this, like a human being interact with a horse like this? I don't know what they do in their spare time. I don't really want to know, but I mean, you gotta take this off. He knows this horse well. Maybe a little bit too well. We don't talk about that, but yeah. Müller and a horse. Who would have ever thought that? I'm getting some sort of weird thoughts in my head right now, which I don't like, so we're gonna move on. And we're gonna move on to Sergio Ramos, who is an absolute plank. I think that's probably the best word to use. He is a certified plank. And they've given him a right back card. No, that's a joke. That's the best right back on the game, by the way. Jesus. Anyway, this is what I like to call the petty troll. The petty troll. This is the sort of stuff I used to see on the playground, the school playground. This is what would happen when your stepdad wouldn't give you the football or something, so he'd throw it over your head. I mean, come on, Ramos. You're better than that. You're so much better than that. And you know what? Ramos was on the receiving end of a Messi hat-trick that game as well. That's the funny thing. Oh, Ibrahimovic. The clips, they go on and on and on with Ibrahimovic. But you know what the funniest one of all was? When Ibrahimovic was on the receiving end of Joey Barton. Joey Barton's someone you don't mess with. He's got a lot up in that head, man. He's a savage. And he didn't hold back here. He's like, listen, you and your big nose, stay away from me. Stay away from me now. Ibrahimovic is just sitting there like, mate, I've won like 16 Champions Leagues, 25 World Cups. Your mum's still on the dole, bro. Who you talking to, bro? But no, there's many. I'm going to put another one on the screen now. There's many times that Ibrahimovic has made us laugh on the football pitch. And for me, when he retires, it's going to be an extremely sad day for football. But we are going to move over to Eden Hazard. If I could have a friend, a professional footballer friend, it would be Eden Hazard. He's just too cool for school, and he's just hilarious. There's just too many times when Eden Hazard is joking around and smiling. You won't catch Eden Hazard ever not smiling. You give him a red card, he walks off smiling. Like, he just knows he's won in life. But yeah, no, we all know about the interview. I've shown it a few times. The interview with Suarez, it's just hilarious, man.
Eden Hazard for Chelsea TV. Willie, one word for your goal, please.
It was for my mom. Your mom?
Goal.
No comprendo.
Golazo. Beautiful or not beautiful?
But one of the funniest moments in Eden Hazard's career was that this is a moment that you die for. When Ivanovic couldn't speak proper English. It is brilliant.
One. Sorry, bro. Can I just... Yes. 2, 3. Ready, go.
Please support Human Appeal.
Please support humanappeal.org.uk.
To this day, that clip, 5 years later, I've used it so many times, it still makes me laugh. You can just tell Ivanovic was one of those guys. He'd ask for pickup lines to go and speak to a girl, and you tell him to go, bro, tell her you're a table. And he'd go and say that because he just doesn't understand. It's just... He's funny, man. .org.uk. You know what? Cristiano Ronaldo has his moments as well. He does. Like, he's a very serious character sometimes, and there's a lot of clips I've shown where he's just moaning and crying. You know, Ronaldo does have a funny side too. I mean, whether it's Ronaldo behind a cameraman, mocking him, like just, I don't know what he's doing here. Blah, 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 blah. Or whether it's Ronaldo playing with Marcelo's hair. You gotta give it to the guy. He does have a funny side, and you gotta respect that. Because if he's not crying his eyes out, or, I don't know, beating up his ex-girlfriend, he's funny. But then in my opinion, we have the MVP, the GOAT, the troll master, Mario Balotelli. This guy is, throughout his career, is off the pitch usually worse than on the pitch, but this dude is just funny, man. He was born to be a joker, wasn't he? At Man City, the amount of stuff that this guy used to get up to, troll moments, was just hilarious. He was stealing cameras, he was lighting fires, he was doing all sorts. Mario Balotelli, can we just be honest, can this guy be knighted? Because the career he's had, he deserves it. What about Diego Costa? He has a funny side, you know? A very funny side, you know? There was a training session I remember Chelsea having a few years ago, and instead of Costa going to training, he thought, you know what? I'm hopping on this buggy and I'm going for a spin. Thug lifestyle, bro. Do you think Costa cares? No, he doesn't. And that's why I love him.